Okay, we're starting the Draft 132 lecture recording, and today is another day, November the 24th. On the screen here, I have a document I want to share with you. This is a checklist for the construction um, documents, and so it's a good idea to review these when you are ready to submit your final project. Make sure all the sheets are as you need to, and everything else, right? So not a bad idea to double check this. I'm gonna place this on the assignment page so that you can have it there. Um, let me see if I can do that right away so we don't forget, or I don't forget. Drafting 132. And we are going to go to assignments. Constructions documents 2, red line. And we're going to put this document right here. Checklist. And upload that file. Maybe do this larger. And see. Very good. So that's the one thing done that we need to do. Let's double check the syllabus and the schedule. And so today is the 24th. We're going to review schedules today. And then there's no lecture recording next Thursday. And then we'll be back for the last week, 2 more classes after this, and then we're done. So pretty much completed the course. Um, okay, so good. Let's get back to program here. As we continue and to finalize our project, I wanted to see this project, like to review it from time to time with students. It's a project done by a Brazilian architect, and she focused on interior design. And so I wanted to bring that to your attention. Um, she's got a website where you can I think you can subscribe. I'm not really sure, but I saw this before. And as I said, she focused on interior design, and very interesting to see what she has here. And then she's got a lot of free content download as well that you can download it use in your projects. I'm not a member of her club, but all of this is seems to be for free. And then you can obviously, if you're interested in more content and just get in touch with her. Um, I have this project that she has online to download. You can download this. Her name is up here at the top, Barbara Pavanello. And it's an interesting exercise that she did in doing a project with Revit. And like I said, she's focused on the interior design. And so it's a small project, but you can see how she did it. And like I said, this file is downloadable. You can download this from her content and then, look at it and see what you can do. Really interesting project. Some of the views are here. Well, it's a big project. So what I'm gonna do is there's another couple other ways to access. Oh, there we go. So you can see the way she presents her projects and the content she's got online. I mean, the content she's got is represented here on this particular project as well. And she's doing different kind of renderings for each of the spaces. Kitchen. Bedroom. Right, so all of these, as I said, is done with Revit and with the content it also has. There are also, there is also a presentation here created by Autodesk Brazil, where they talk about this project and they have this virtual presentation of the project as well. As you can see, that's what you were just looking at. And so this is not much different than what you have done this semester, going through the exercise of creating a building and then furnishing and developing the interior views um, as you go. But although in here, there's a lot of content that she has brought into the space that is, it's not traditional. It's just not the traditional content you'll find in the Revit families library, but this content is all accessible in the internet for free. Most of it, I think, I've seen all of this over and over. And so you can also do that as well, right? Bring that content, place it in your projects and work from that. Now, like I said, this is, she's an architect, but she's focused on interior design. That's what she does. And so a good example of how to do that kind of work. So again, this is in the lecture that is going to be recorded. You can see the website address here for Autodesk Brazil. And Okay, so just remember to, on your project, provide as much detail as you can, right? That's important for us. And okay, well, let's get back to that because we need to see here. Then it says using Sol View and Sol Draw, create a presentation, right? Presentation typically is, a couple sheets or more, one to more sheets. On the sheets, you have to create viewports, layouts. The layouts are the sheets, right? Let's clarify that here. Viewports of 2D drawings that include minimum floor plan, elevation section, shaded views. And then you need to print the drawing and turn in PDF and the WG files. So what we want to see is 2D drawings, right, from these 2D model, 3D model. And that's what these tools can do for you. Now, in AutoCAD, there are other tools that can do similar things, but these are just some that have been there for quite a while. And they give you this process, workflow. Um, in as soon as AutoCAD, develops a new workflow, we'll get into that. But so far, the workflow is this. Okay, so SolView and SolDraw are very easy tools to use, but you need to follow the process, right? One second. And if you do that, then everything's going to be fine. So, and so the tools allow you to create these 2D views, and also they're going to create layers, and on the layers, you're going to have all the settings that you need. So basically, all you need to do is to create a 3D model, and then AutoCAD can take it from there. Okay. So once you have the 3D model, then you are going to type Solve View. We saw that last recording. And then you press enter. That brings you to the layout. Okay, let's do that again. I want to delete that layout. So once again, Solve View. And here you can select what view do you want. Do you want a section? Do you want auxiliary view or an orthographic view? So what we're going to do is we're going to do auxiliary, orthographic views and a section view. We're not going to do auxiliary. Orthographic view is an elevation view or a plan view. Sections will be sections of those views that you desire. Once again, let's start from scratch here. So the first thing I want to do actually before I move to type Solve View is to, and we saw the reason for this last class, last recording. I'm going to go to the top view here. Once I am on the top view, then I'm going to do solve view. Type solve view, sends you to here. Oh, same thing. In here, go inside the viewport, and then also look at the top view. So make sure this is this way. And once we are there, then now type again solve view and select ortho. Now you're going to select one side of the viewport, right? Either side. I don't mind which one you start with. Let's start with this one. Select that, click. Now bring your cursor there and click again. Now you're going to press enter and you are going to create a viewport. And if you zoom in, that's the view. And so it's asking, the computer is asking you to enter a name. I'm going to do, this is the right side view or the east elevation. Maybe let's call it east elevation, right? Because that's what it is. And enter. And done. Escape, escape, and you are on the east elevation. One thing you can do here is to rotate this elevation, right? And that's the side view of this. See, that's the elevation. And we'll do the same for the other 4 views. I will do that for 3 more times. So view, ortho, select this side, move your cursor here, click. Now press enter, create a window, and give it a name, right? And this will be north elevation. And enter, and done, right? And we can rotate that view like that and move it up here for now. Solve view again, ortho, this side, click somewhere over here, create, press enter, create a window, and give it a name. This will be west elevation. Enter, escape, rotate, and that's the west elevation, right? Similar to the east elevation. And then the bottom elevation is going to be very similar to that, right? As a matter of fact, yeah, identical because this is a symmetric object. Solve view, ortho, click here, click, enter, window, and name. The name of this one is south elevation. Enter, and there it is, right? So once, you can also scale these viewports later and all of that. You need to do pace it up. And once you have the views, all you need to do is to apply solve throw. Let me do the pace it up, which I didn't do before. I should have done that. Pace it up, but we can do that anytime, right? So architectural 24 by 18, and maybe monochrome for now. Click OK and close. And so see, you have the original view, which is this one, and then the views we just created. And we'll scale the viewports later as we go, right? That's something we can do at any time, or you can do it right now. So this is, let's do 1 to 1. No, that's too much. 1 to 1. Let's see. I don't remember how big this is. Hey, quarter will work. So we're going to do a quarter. Okay, so all of these are the quarter now. And minimize these viewports. I don't need them to be as big. And let's move this one up here. So we have these four views at the top, right? And this is the typical, the original view. I call this the original view. And of course, you will, arrange these as you want to. And so once I have that, then I can apply the Sol Draw tool, right? Sol Draw, click, and now click on each one of those, press Enter, and see how it creates a 2D view. Enter. And not only that, but let's look at the layers. And you see now that it creates a lot of layers. And so let's modify the line types here. For the hidden layer, all the hidden line types. So hidden, 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 hidden. And okay. And now you can see how the computer has drawn your project with 2D and hidden line styles when needed, right? And the continuous line styles when needed as well. I'm just moving. I don't have to do that, but it kind of looks better, right? And so those are the four views of my project, created with SolView and SolDraw. Now let's do a section view, right? So same thing, SolView. This time select a section here, and I'm going to specify the cutting plane. Section goes from here to there, looking from here, and the scale, we can do that. And now I'm going to click somewhere over here, press Enter, create the view, and section 1. Okay, Enter, and done. Now zoom inside here, zoom all, and this should have your section. Let's do a 1/4 inch. And we don't see the section yet, but you're gonna see when we apply SolDraw, you will see the section. We move this up here. And let's apply SolDraw. Oh, it says it's a non-sol view, so this didn't get done correctly. Let's do sol view again. Section. one line. I'm specifying the section plane like that. And to view from this side, scale 1/4 and click and press enter, create your window, and then section and done. Zoom all. And then you apply Solve Draw. And now you can see the section, right? LT scale 1, PSLT scale 0, MSLT scale 0, region. And if you get closer to that, you can see the hatch. It's kind of dense, so we're gonna go inside and change the hatch maybe to 3. Still too dense, maybe to 6. And that's much better, right? And so that's what you can do with Solve View and Solve Draw. Um, you can create 2D drawings from the 3D, right? Now let me copy these here, and now we're going to do a 3D view of that. There is another tool that we can use called SolveProf, and let's see if we can use that. I haven't used SolveProf in a while, but I remember. Oh, I need to be here. SolveProf, select the objects, enter, yes, 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 and done. Now, if I turn off the 3D mode, then what I get is on this particular, so just hold on 1 second, this is very important. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to layer. Inside the viewport, I select layer, and then in layer, I can select viewport freeze. And I'm gonna select to freeze these layers on that particular viewport. CVP freeze. I'm gonna freeze that and that. But just in that viewport, not in the other viewports. And now I do region, and you can see now a profile, a 2D profile of the object, right? So this is not a 3D object, it's just a 2D profile. Now, why doesn't it have the hidden lines? Because those lines should be on the hidden layer. Oh, pH is a new layer that is hidden. So let's go to layers and select profile, right? Profile hidden, and we're gonna make that hidden. And now you can see the hidden lines inside the profile. Maybe I do LT scale to 24, and that gives us better lines. And so that's SolveProf, right? We can use SolveProf to create a 2D profile, just like that, of the 3D project. And so that's what we need to do for the next drawing number 5. And with drawing number 5, we're done. We have finished our class. That's all for today. Please let me know if you have any questions. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Thanks.